Wonder Woman for Man of Steel 2, two big pieces of news, I guess. Wonder Woman is going to be in Man of Steel 2, and she's been cast. Wonder Woman is none other than Fast and the Furious's Gal Gadot. I believe that's how you pronounce her name, Gadot. So correct me if I'm wrong about the pronunciation of her name. It's Zack Snyder confirmed it. It is officially confirmed. This is our new Wonder Woman. So she is going to be in Man of Steel, and this is our Wonder Woman. This caught us out of nowhere. Now, there was a rumor a number of weeks ago that there were 3 women going in to test for a role in Man of Steel 2. And it was speculated that it was for Wonder Woman. But we looked at all 3. It was Gal, it was Olga Kurylenko, and there was a third actress, and I can't remember who, but I remember thinking at the time, none of these would fit to be Wonder Woman, so it must be for another role that they're all going in for. Turns out, it was Wonder Woman they were going in for, and they've selected her. Now, before I give my opinion about this, let me preface what I'm going to say with this. I'm going to give this a shot. When the movie opens, I'm going to go in with, check my prejudices at the door, check my preconceived notions at the door, go in, experience the movie, and then I'll judge it on its own merits. But since we're talking now, and we just heard about it, I got to tell you my first impressions. This is terrible. This is a terrible casting. Just awful. Because, and for several reasons. Number one, let's get one of the simpler things out of the way. I don't want a 95-pound Wonder Woman. Gal is a beautiful woman, absolutely. That's great. She's got the exotic look that you'd want for a woman, Wonder Woman, all that kind of stuff. But I don't care what incarnation of Wonder Woman you look at, whether it's the comic books, the animated movies, or whatever. Wonder Woman ain't 95 pounds. We need somebody a little bit more like, the MMA fighter that we were just talking about the other day. Who's
Gina
Carano. Somebody a little bit more physically built like her. Now, granted, you can get her on the horse steroids, get her pumping iron as fast as you can, put a little bit of muscle on, but her frame, I'm sorry, that's just not Wonder Woman to me. The other reason I have a problem with this is, in Fast and the Furious, she has been acceptable for the role she was playing. But I've never looked at her as an actress and think, this actress can not only play in a small side role, this actress could, on her own shoulders, carry a franchise. And you know that DC and Warner Brothers aren't just planning on using a Wonder Woman just as a little side character in Man of Steel 2 and never use her again. This is now our Wonder Woman for the Justice League universe moving forward. You know they're going to make a Wonder Woman franchise now based around her. I have never believed that she's the type of actress who could carry a franchise. So for those, and plus, she struggles with the English language a little bit. So for all those reasons, physically, I don't think meets the criteria. I don't think she has that level of acting ability to carry an entire major league franchise on her shoulders. I just don't see it. Now, maybe we'll go see Man of Steel 2 in 2015, and she will blow our socks off. We got to be open to that possibility. It's very possible. Let's keep our fingers crossed. I like the casting decisions Warner Brothers and Zack Snyder have made so far. So we give them the benefit of the doubt, but my initial reaction is, this is awful. Anyway, Aaron, what do you think?
I'm not crazy about this idea either. I think she can bulk up, though. She was in the Israeli army, if you guys didn't know that, for 2 years. So I don't know what that entails or what kind of training or background she has physically.
She may have been the mail sorter in the Israeli army, though.
That's the thing. I don't know what department she was working in, but I don't really like this idea at this moment. I don't think she's great. I don't think that she can carry a movie, let alone a franchise. So I'm not crazy about this idea at the moment, but who knows? Like you said, maybe she'll be great. Maybe I will give her the benefit of the doubt.
Schnapp?
I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. I think whether she's a great actress in The Fast and the Furious, actors and actresses always have to do different roles. So if they
fit the actor, you come up with your character first, and then you go get the best actor for it. And like we're saying, I mean, I know I'm giving disclaimers to death here. Mm-hmm. She might end up being awesome, and we have to remain open to that possibility.
Well, she comes from a different. She comes from an island of Amazons. Who's to say they all don't have an accent in this new incarnation? I'm just saying, it's like,
yeah, but the accent's the most minor of my quibbles with this.
And she's going to bulk up. She might not have the build and frame of what's the idealized version of Wonder Woman, but I mean, that's neither here nor there for me. As long as they keep true to the actual character and make a really cool character out of this version of Wonder Woman, then that's all that matters. And I'm sure that they've got it under control. So, I mean, I was surprised just as you were to hear that they cast Gal Gadot. But, you know, I'm going to, just like Ben Affleck, for a minute I was like, what? And then I was like, no, it's actually, that makes a lot of sense. So, you know,
well,
I'm just hoping I'm right. I don't want it to be a horrible film.
Here's the thing. I'm very negative on this. I think this is a terrible decision, but there is not going to be anybody more hoping that this is a stroke of genius. I'm going to hope that this is a stroke of genius and that she's going to knock our socks off and it's going to be awesome. We'll keep our fingers crossed. My enthusiasm for it right now, though, is pretty low.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.